And hello, everybody. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3 on the PlayStation 4. I'm nicodemoscain, and we're back. And in the last episode, I said that I just got the new Elgato HD 60S. I'm still kind of playing around with it. I think we just bumped up to a higher resolution. It still says 30 frames per second. So I'm guessing maybe the game is only 30 frames per second. Hell. It's very possible. There's only so many games that go up to 60 at this point. But we're gonna see how this works. If this looks any better, just checking to make sure I got everything going on here. It's a learning process. Like I said, I just got this thing. Got it in the mail the other day. My wife said I could get one, and I got one. So there we go. It was actually Amazon Prime Day. And they had them for like 30% off, and I said, "Man, 120. That's how much they are used." Hell, I mean, if I can get one brand new for what they cost used, let's go ahead and do it. So I did, and we're here, and we're going to test it out and see if it works. Hopefully, this doesn't screw everything up. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we're in the truck series. We're going to Charlotte next, so let's just go ahead and pop on in here. Let me scoot my way up here to Charlotte's. Where is Charlotte's? Dover, Daytona, Chicagoland, Charlotte. There we go. This is one of those. This is going to be one of those setups that Nipit Gaming. That's where I get my setups from. He doesn't have one currently for this one. He probably will eventually, but he doesn't have one currently. So what I'm going to do is I took this one. I could very easily have taken this from like a if this is Charlotte, I could have taken one from like either Atlanta or maybe even Kentucky if I really wanted to. But what I did was I went back into his archives, found out that he doesn't have one for NASCAR Heat 2 for Charlotte for the trucks, which is kind of weird. But he had one in NASCAR Heat Evolution for the trucks. So we're going to use this. We're going to see if it's okay. This is kind of one of those, I don't really want to call it a proof, but it's kind of like one of those ways of showing that, because we've been talking a little bit about how the setups kind of roll between, they kind of roll between both of or all the games, that's just like I don't want to say the magic setup, but I guess it is what it is. It's like the magic setup. Not that I'm saying these are magic setups or anything, but I've been kind of talking about it before, where when you seem to get that setup that works great for you, it's kind of an interchangeable thing, where you can flip between certain games and it works. It's just one of those weird deals. I don't know how to explain it other than that. All right, so we got that going on here. So let me get that ready. Go on into our qualifying, which acts as our practice. Now I did check the last video that I did. I did listen to it. It seems like it was doing all right. Like this, as far as sound, because I was worried about the sound being a little off. Heard a noise upstairs. Can't tell if it was my dog or if it was my wife getting up going to the bathroom. That was weird. Charlotte is such a different track now. All the tracks are different. It seems like they have just remodeled everything, and it's just plain weird. Oh, I definitely have to slow down on that turn, don't I? Not only that, but running this, because usually Lowe's is I want to call it Lowe's because it's just what I remember. Charlotte just doesn't sound right to me. It's Lowe's. It's always been Lowe's. but running it in the daytime is just, it's a little wonky, you know, as you don't normally see all this crap on the back end during night. You know, this is only during the day. See, this setup's not bad. The truck is terrible, so that, you know, we're not going to get anywhere with the truck, but setup's not bad. I didn't even do any better on that second lap. So let me write this down: 33.250. That way we can get a progression going. Qualify with that. That should be dead last. Yeah, it's. I'm not. I've already said that this whole season of racing trucks is just going to be a nightmare of losses. You know, we're going to have blowout dirt car wins, but we're going to have just dead drop, you know, truck losses. It's going to be bad. But we'll get through it. Yeah, once we get through it, we should have enough money we can buy our own truck. And then we can tell all these guys to piss off. Once we get the truck up to a decent speed, we can just tell these guys to piss off. And I'm hoping, but I don't think it's going to happen, I'm hoping that we have enough money left over. I'm going to see if we can do it, that we can also buy an Xfinity series car, a Busch car. I'm going to call them Busch cars. I'm old school. I'm going to see if we can buy a Busch car, and then I don't know if we can. I know a truck they said was what was it, 40,000? That's what they said. I mean, we're going to have that in spades, but I think a Xfinity car is 400,000 maybe. I don't remember. But we're going to have to, I mean, we've still got at least 15 races left. I don't really remember exactly how many races, but it's a lot. It's going to be a lot of races to lose. That's okay. We'll get through it. But if we can buy both an Xfinity car and a truck, then we can run. That'll give us a chance to run all three series at once, and then we can very easily just rack up money like that. I mean, it's going to be losses, sure, but you know, we'll be able to bypass running for a team, because running for a team is just it's dreadful. It's just absolutely the worst. Because unless you're better than I am, which most of you probably are, you will get shoved into a 3-star team, and then you're just back here all back at a bus and stuff. You know, I mean, it's just sad. Of course, what's even sadder than that is just the way I'm driving. Holy smokes. And I honestly didn't like it. I mean, I know whenever Lowe's, you know, dropped the sponsorship of the track, and then they painted this stupid yellow wall. Ugh. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it. You know, the wall's yellow so that you can see it at night. But, stupid yellow wall. I hate it. So I think your stupid yellow wall. I'll just keep hitting it. Every time I come around that turn, I'll just hit the wall. Man. Used to love Lowe's, though. This used to be like my best track, or one of my best tracks. Atlanta's always been my favorite, but this one was always, because Atlanta and Lowe's are, I mean, they're basically the same thing. You know, they're almost the same exact identical track. I think this one always had a little bit higher banking.
All right, wave them guys off. Caution yourself.
Okay, so 8 laps remaining, estimated fuel. So if we pit, we're not going to have to pit again. So we'll just do that. Which still bumps us dead last, but whatever. It is what it is. It's not like we're going, I mean, where are we going? Seriously, where are we going? What are we going to do? We're going to sit back here, and we're just going to run the race out, and we're just going to move on. We're not even going to think about how bad we're going to lose. It is what it is. What we're going to do. All bag of the bus and stuff. Talking about that the other day. What were we talking about that? Have I already said this joke? I may have already said this joke. We were talking about Detroit Become Human. I've been playing it. I've been playing it for Angie B. I haven't played a game for her in a while. I used to play games for her all the time, because we were either watching TV or, just whatever before we go to bed, and I used to just play a game for her, because she likes the really cinematic games, because she can sit there and she can do something well, usually she knits, so she can sit there and knit while I play a game, and we hadn't done it forever, and Detroit Become Human was one of the free PlayStation Plus games. What was that was that last month? I think it was last month. And so we were playing it, and we were making a joke about they were putting the androids. They put the androids on the back of the bus. There's like a storage area in the back of the bus, and every time we see it, I was like, "Yep, get y'all back of the bus and shit."
5 to go. You got this.
That's from Chronicles of Riddick. Yes, I have said this before. I absolutely have said this before. Which is a movie series I would not mind watching again. I wonder if I can find those on Blu-ray. And if I find them on Blu-ray, then I don't want just the 3. I want the animated one as well. Because that is a... Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. But there is that animated Riddick as well, which... I mean, it doesn't help the canon too much, the storyline. It's kind of like an in-between thing. It's cool to watch. It was from the guys that did Aeon Flux, which, was pretty awesome. But, I don't really... I know I've got it on DVD, but it doesn't do much of anything to help the story, You want to talk about...
Caution's out. Wave them off behind you.
No, we do not need to pit. We should be alright. Talk about a great movie series, though. Came out of nowhere as Pitch Black.
Stay sharp.
Just a random prisoner that just happened to, fall into a planet, where the whole planet gets completely blacked out, and then he's the only one that can survive the whole thing. And what the hell? I got killed by the game physics again. We've talked about the game physics in this game, where all it takes is just a little tap, and little tap from one of the AI guys, and it'll just send you flying up the screen. That sucked. But anyways, yeah, man, or Pitch Black. It just seemed like such a random one-off movie. I mean, it really did. It seemed like it was going to be
One more to go.
and the production was all right, but the way that they promoted it as like a B sci-fi movie. It was just really, really weird. And but it ended all right. I mean, it was a surprise ending, for a movie that it was just kind of like, well, I see what's going to happen, For a movie that you thought was going to be so cliche, it kind of twisted it at the end there. It was pretty nice.
Stay with us all day long. We'll get you a better car.
31st. Wonderful. But then out of the blue, they come out with the Chronicles of Riddick. And it was like, wait a minute, was this character that cool enough that we had to pull him out and do another thing? And it's like, yeah, that character was that cool to pull him out and do another thing with him, because man, oh man. And then, after the Chronicles of Riddick, they give us the animated one, which You know, it was like I never would have even thought that this could have been a thing that they would have done the animated one. Even though back then it was what 2003, 2004, everybody was doing an animated in between thing. Even that you had the Animatrix, and there was one other one that I don't remember what it was. Yes, I know I was unable to complete the goals. Some mighty fine racing you did there. Thanks for staying in the back so that I could win. Some mighty fine driving out there again. Oh, he's like the unknown man. He doesn't even have a picture. What the hell? But anyways, yeah, came out of left field with the Chronicles of Riddick, and the Chronicles of Riddick was such a different movie. Oh, so crazy, so absolutely crazy. So we need to pick an incentive contract for the. Oh shit! For the Dirt Track series, Eldora. Jefferson is a road course. Taggart, Las Vegas, Richmond. I need 4 top 5s. Eldora, Taggart, Las Vegas, Richmond. I don't know if I can get a top 5 in Richmond. Richmond is my kryptonite. I love that payout though, man. Oof. Let's just go normal. I can't. I mean. I need 3, and they only give me 3. And that's 4. So I can't, no matter what I do, I have to get 4 over the next 4. I can't, because Jefferson, I cannot get a top 5 at Jefferson. So let's just go easy. Put out some feelers for some teams. Yippee skippy. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just dirt. Never mind. I was going to be like, wait, am I getting a 5-star car with the camping series already? Holy smokes. So let's do Eldora. Why not? Let's go ahead and do this. Remember when I said a little secret here, you get the 15s. And 15, and 15. 15, 15, 15. And see, that's it. And your other cars are just at hundreds. And once you get that going, it's like it's just bam, bam, bam. You only really need to get 6 guys at a time working, and it operates itself after a while. And that's what we're going to try to do with the trucks. We're going to try to spend as little money on employees and just worry about 6 guys and just have them do all the grunt work. I mean, I'll get the full cavalcade of employees, but I'm only going to upgrade 6 of them. That's what I'm going to do. It'll work, trust me. It'll work. Okay. So let's check the setup here. That looks good. Okay, so everything's there. So the setup's there for you guys to take if you want to take. Like I said, it's Knee-Pick Gaming. The link is in the description. I made sure of that.
Let's go.
So Eldora is a monster track for me. So this should be just stupid easy. I may even get a pole here. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Well, we've kind of talked about this track. Is for whatever reason the AI on this track tend to slow down way more than they do at any other track. And it's just this track. It's like no other track. It's just this one. And I don't get it. Even in a 3-star car, I was able to get a top 15. I think the one race that I did, I got like it was either 10th or 11th. Blew my mind. I was like, damn. We're going to go until I don't go any faster than the time that I set in the previous lap. How's that sound? And there we go. That's it. Because, I mean, there's no point in doing this. 15.289, the fastest one we did here was a 15.209. So, I mean, we need to take what we have and just count our blessings. Really. And like I said, qualifying doesn't really matter because I'm going to blow the doors off everybody anyways. Like I said, we're just going to go until I can't go any faster than the previous lap. That was kind of a crap lap. And I'm sure if somebody approached this with a wheel, you know, because I'm playing on a controller, if somebody actually played this game with a wheel, maybe you could run these setups a lot better than I do. Because, you know, I didn't even change like the sensitivity or anything on these. This is straight out of the box setups, or straight out of the box controls is what this is. I haven't touched anything. I qualified 7th? Seriously? Really? What? Oh well. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna blow these guys out of the water. It's no big deal. I like that white and green. That's nice. I think I might change the colors. I think we might change the colors of the car. We were going for the cold trickle, you know, Days of Thunder, but I don't know. I might change them. I'm not too wild about them anymore. The colors, that is. I'm not too wild about the colors anymore. I might try something a little different. Oh yeah. I have a moth in the room. He's flying around, landed on my TV. That's all I need. I talked in the last episode about the flooding that we had in the basement, and so I'm sitting here on the edge of the couch because I can't sit back because the whole couch is covered in stuff. I just haven't cleaned anything up yet, but we also have been having a spider problem, believe it or not. Angie B says that she has been seeing this influx of spiders. They're coming in from the yard because our yard is just covered in spiders. We actually live at the end of the old neighborhood. You know, the neighborhood we live in was built in the 70s. So it's, come on. Why am I not blowing these guys out of the water anymore? I should be blowing these guys out of the water. What the hell's going on? That's weird. Of course, I did say too a couple episodes back that they did do an update, and because this is the 2019 update, we could be running differently than you know, they could have tweaked the AI somehow. So it's very possible that I'm not winning because they've done something to the game. I don't know. Can I get past? Yeah. So anyways, what was I saying? The neighborhood. We live at the very end of the neighborhood. What used to be the old neighborhood. You can see where the road stopped. You know, just past the house. And there's trees. There's like a forest. There must have been like it must have been just, you know, just like an entirely wooded area that used to be right beside us. And, you know, you can see where they've expanded the road out and then they've added more houses beside us, but they still kept a lot of the trees. There we go. And every summer, man, we get spiders. They just flood into the house. You know, it's not like we're getting one a day, but it's enough that you tend to notice. You know, all kinds of little creatures, little critters and nonsense want to come into the house. $20,000, that helps. That helps a lot. But she's been complaining that we've been getting spiders. We gotta either spray or, you know, she's trying some natural remedies. Something about crab apples keep spiders away. I don't know. She's got cinnamon poured on the doorstops. Supposedly they keep ants out. I don't have any comment because I don't know if it's true or not. I just know she's doing what she's doing, and I'm just letting her do it. I don't know. But that was our second race for this one, so we're going to go ahead and stop here after this gets through its thing. You deserve that win. No lucky charms. Yeah. Has it all. Talent, professionalism, a win, my respect. Fantastic win. Thank you very much. And the next episode we will start. It's like it's going to be Texas. We're just going to take the worst because we can't get it. I might as well just make it challenging because we're not going to get that either. Hell. You never know. We might actually get it. I want to see. Let me see season status. Schedule. So the next one, race 8, it doesn't tell you the week. Because, I mean, I can see the next race is going to be at Texas, but the one after that's going to be in Iowa, but it doesn't tell you what week it's going to be in. Because the next race is going to be at Jefferson. Are those going to be on the same week? I don't know. Because there's no calendar. At least that I can see. Is there a calendar? I don't see a calendar. So I don't know. It just tells you where you're going. It'd be nice if you had a calendar, you know. Old school EA with the calendar. You used to go through the weeks, you know, and you could pick certain things and have the little exhibition race. You remember the exhibition races? Anybody that's played the old EA games had the exhibition races where you're just going out in the track and racing like one guy. You're going to like what was it? NASCAR 2006. They had like the funny tracks, you know. You could go out to like I remember there was one that was like in the desert or something. You're driving through the things, and there's one in the city, and just the worst places in the world you could take a NASCAR. It was terrible. Things like that. Man, I miss those games. Those are good games. Anyways, enough reliving the past with me. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been NASCAR Heat 3 on the PlayStation 4. I've been nicodemoscain. Like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. It doesn't matter. And until next time, I wish you all well in all your future endeavors. And I hope that the world lasts for you. God bless. Take care. And keep your eyes on the road and your hand upon the wheel. Later, people.